Okay, so what we have here is a dstar that is running firmware release 2.3.0, and this dstar features, amongst other things, a hardware mode change possibility where if you're in the field and you don't have a computer, you can press both the red and the green buttons, right, these two, right, at the same time, and that will be a logical instruction to change the mode. Now, the dstar will confirm the mode change by flashing one of these three LEDs, either blue, red, or amber. If the blue LED flashes, that means that the dstar mode has been selected. If the red LED flashes, that means that the DMR mode has been selected. And if the amber LED flashes, that means that C4 FM has been selected. After you get that confirmation, you have to press the green button. You have to hold it down for a reboot to apply your changes. The changes are not applied until dstar is rebooted. So here we go. We're going to demonstrate changing to DMR. I'm going to hold these buttons down until I see the red button blink out. Here we go. Okay, so the blue blinked out, then I got to do it again. Okay, now the red blinked out, so now we're in DMR mode, right? But we haven't applied the mode until we actually execute a reboot. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to hold down the green for about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to let it go. And you'll see that the unit will reboot. Okay, there it goes. Oh, by the way, what you see here is that we're powered by the Ethernet cable. This dstar has the optional power over Ethernet kit installed, so we don't need the DC input because we're powering it from the network switch. Nice and clean. So when the dstar reboots, as it's doing right now, it'll come up in DMR mode, right? Then if I want to switch back to dstar, I have to cycle through the modes until the blue light blinks out. But I've got to wait until it's fully on before I can change any modes, right? Because right now, it hasn't completed the boot cycle, right? Once all the lights have been lit, which is right now, the boot cycle has been completed, and I can go through cycling the modes again. So I'm going to hold down the buttons together until we get the blue to flash, right? See how it flashed out? Now we're back in dstar mode, but again, we can't use the mode until we reboot the hotspot. So now we're going to go ahead and hold down the green to signal a reboot. That's about 5 seconds. And then we'll go ahead and let it reboot. When it reboots, it'll come back up in dstar mode. And that's how you do a hardware mode change on dstar in firmware version 2.3.0 or later. This is a new feature. There's also an onboard web interface where you can change the mode as well as other operating parameters. So thank you for watching. And if you're on dstar 2.3.0, you can now enjoy on-the-fly mode change in the field without need for a computer to do any setting change.